Hi guys, and welcome back. This video will go along with day 16's notes, which was some more word problems, but in the different format than what we did yesterday. So we're still going to follow our 4-step method with defining our variables, writing our system, solving in Desmos, and then stating our solution in a sentence. But the setup's going to be a little different this time. So taking a look at this problem, your family goes to a restaurant for dinner. There are 6 people in your family. Some order the chicken dinner for $14.80, while some ordered the steak dinner for $17. If the total bill was $91, how many people ordered each type of dinner? So looking at the first piece of information that's important, it's our totals. We have a total bill of $91 and 6 people that made orders. The other important information is that we had chicken dinners for $14.80 and steak dinners for $17. What I want to know is how many people ordered each type of dinner. So again, we're going to define our variables with X and Y. X is going to be the number of chicken dinners. Y is going to be the number of steak dinners. I can then set up my 2 equations. The easiest way to set these up is to start with my totals. So I had a total of $91 and a total of 6 people. Then I can figure out what goes with each. Since 91 had a dollar sign, as do the prices of our meals, I'm going to put those all together. That is also because that's how I'll figure out how much money each type of meal cost. So the $91 comes from adding up the number of chicken dinners at $14.80 a piece and the number of steak dinners at $17 a piece. How much each meal costs plays a role there. In my other equation, I'm just talking about the number of meals brought to the table. So if the server had gone back to pick up the food from the kitchen, they'd know they had enough meals because they'd count to 6 and see I have 6 plates for 6 people. They don't pay attention to what type of meal it is. So I would have X plus Y equals 6. Again, looking at your units is the easiest way to look at it. $14.80 and $17 are both dollar amounts, so they need to go with the total that deals with a dollar amount. 6 is just like a number of meals, so it counts them up. How many people ordered chicken? How many people ordered steak? That's a total of 6 meals. Once again, we're going to plug these right into Desmos. So 1480x plus 17y equals 91, and then x plus y is equal to 6. I can scroll around here. If I close that, scroll in and see that I intersect at 5, 1. They wanted each type for my answer, so I know that my final answer will be we ordered 5 chicken and 1 steak meals. It's important for you to make sure that you know which type of meal was ordered. You bought the meat for Saturday's cookout. A package of hot dogs costs $1.60 and a package of hamburger costs $5. You bought a total of 8 packages of meat and you spent $23. How many packages of hamburger meat did you buy? So once again, I'm going to highlight my important information. I spent a total of $23. Hot dogs were $1.60. Hamburgers were $5. And I had a total of 8 packages. I want to know how much hamburger meat I bought. I'll use that information to help me make my variables. So I'm going to let X be my hot dogs. So the number of hot dogs. And Y to be the number of hamburgers. It's important to note that these are numbers of items and you can't buy half a package of hot dogs or half a package of hamburgers. So my answers for these problems should be whole numbers. Then I'm going to write my 2 totals. So I have $23 and another total of 8 packages. Once again, paying attention to the fact that I have $1.60 and $5 and $23, all with dollar signs. So they need to go in one equation. So $1.60 for hot dogs, $5 for hamburgers. And then I'm just totaling up the total number of items that I bought. I will then plug that into Desmos to have 1.6x plus 5y equal to 23, and x plus y equal to 8. I see that my intersection point is 5, 3. One quick check is to make sure that those add to 8. That'll help know if you got your numbers right. They want to know hamburger meat, and hamburger meat is my y. So I know my hamburgers, I bought 3 packs of hamburgers. Very straight. It's not as straightforward as before, but when you really look at the units, that'll help you be able to figure out which one goes with which. The next type of problems that we talked about was coins. So I have on the screen here the value of coins. The biggest thing students struggle with is remembering that 0.05 for nickels. It's 5 cents, which is 0.05. If you put, a lot of students want to put 0.5, which would be 50 cents. So making sure to get that 0 in there for nickels and also for pennies, whereas dimes and quarters usually are a little more straightforward. These problems will set up very similar to the last problems we were doing, only they don't have the value of the coin in the problem because those are known facts. We know how much those items are. So when I read the first one, Louise has 11 nickels and dimes whose total value is 90 cents. How many coins of each kind does she have? My totals are 11 and 90 cents. And then I have nickels and dimes. I want to know how many of each kind that she has. So I'm going to let my X be nickels, and I'm going to go ahead and write the value of a nickel there, and my Y be dimes, and put the value of those there. Again, we're counting coins, so our answers should again be all whole numbers. I am once again going to write my totals down on the bottom just like I did. So I'll start with my totals because that will help me find my equations. My total of 11 coins is just counting. So that's just X plus Y. When I do the 90 cents, I'm talking about how much total money I have. So then I have to put the values in. So 0.05X plus 0.10Y. I can then plug that into Desmos. So I'm going to have 0.05 plus 0.10, and that's going to equal 0.90, and then X plus Y equal to 11. And then finding my intersection point, see that is 4, 7. So we want each coin, so I know that Louise has 4 nickels and 7 dimes. Doing this last problem, Randy has 83 coins in all consisting of dimes and quarters. The value of coins in dollars is $10.70. How many of each coin does he have? So my important information is my number of coins, the fact that I have $10.70 in coins, and the coins that I have. I want to know how many of each that he has. So X is going to be dimes for 10 cents, and Y is going to be quarters for 25 cents. I will then set up my equations. So I know I have a total of $10.70 and a total of 83 coins. Again, I'm just counting coins, so that's X plus Y. And for my total amount of money, I need to have 0.10X plus 0.25Y. I can then plug that into Desmos. So 0.10X plus 0.25Y, and that's going to equal $10.70. And then it's equal to total of 83 coins. Let me just read that out, and then I just need to zoom out so I can see my answer. Finding the intersection point, I see that it's 6716. So Randy has 67 dimes and 16 quarters. So again, it's good to define your variables so that when you get to your final answer, you know which one is which, because that's important. So again, I'm not necessarily looking for the work for your solving since we're plugging them into Desmos, but I do need to see you define your variables, set up your equations, and then write your answers as a sentence, labeling which one is which. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any other questions, please make sure to ask me in class. Ciao, ciao.